What is a hypothesis? A hypothesis is an educated guess. It's a statement that proposes an explanation for an observation or phenomenon. We use hypotheses to guide our research. They help us decide what to study and how to study it. A good hypothesis is testable. This means we can design an experiment to see if the hypothesis is supported or not. Hypotheses are not just random guesses. They are based on prior knowledge, observations, and logical reasoning. Imagine you observe that plants grow taller in sunlight. You might hypothesize that sunlight is necessary for plant growth. This hypothesis is based on your observation and basic knowledge of plants. Hypotheses can be simple or complex. They can focus on a specific aspect of a phenomenon or a broader relationship between variables. Regardless of their complexity, hypotheses are essential for advancing knowledge and understanding. They provide a starting point for investigations and help us make sense of the world around us. Hypotheses are crucial in research. They provide a clear direction for the study. They help researchers focus their efforts on testing specific ideas. This focus is essential for efficient and meaningful research. Without a hypothesis, research would lack direction. Hypotheses also make research testable. They allow researchers to collect data and analyze it to see if their hypothesis is supported. This testing process is the foundation of the scientific method. It allows us to build reliable knowledge based on evidence. Furthermore, hypotheses enable researchers to draw conclusions. By analyzing data in the context of a hypothesis, researchers can determine whether their initial idea was correct. Even if a hypothesis is not supported, it provides valuable information. It helps us refine our understanding and develop new research questions. In essence, hypotheses are the backbone of research. They provide a framework for asking questions, testing ideas, and advancing knowledge in a systematic and rigorous manner. Hypotheses are used in various fields of study. In science, a hypothesis might propose a relationship between temperature and the rate of a chemical reaction. For example, increasing the temperature will speed up the chemical reaction. This hypothesis can then be tested through experiments. In social studies, a hypothesis might focus on the relationship between education level and voting behavior. A hypothesis could be people with higher education levels are more likely to vote in elections. Researchers would then collect and analyze data to test this hypothesis. In health, a hypothesis might investigate the effectiveness of a new drug. For example, the new drug will be more effective in reducing blood pressure than the existing drug. This hypothesis would be tested through clinical trials. These examples illustrate how hypotheses are formulated and tested in different disciplines. They demonstrate the versatility of hypotheses in advancing knowledge across diverse fields of study. Formulating a strong hypothesis is essential for meaningful research. A good hypothesis is clear, specific, and testable. It should state the expected relationship between variables. For example, instead of saying music affects mood, a better hypothesis would be listening to classical music reduces stress levels in college students. Once you have a hypothesis, you need to test it. In academic research, this usually involves designing and conducting an experiment. The experiment should be carefully planned to collect data that can either support or refute your hypothesis. Data analysis is a crucial step in the process. It allows you to determine if the collected data supports your hypothesis. If the data supports your hypothesis, it strengthens your initial idea. If not, you may need to revise your hypothesis or consider alternative explanations. Remember, a hypothesis is not about being right or wrong. It's about exploring ideas, testing assumptions, and refining our understanding of the world. By embracing the process of hypothesis formulation and testing, we contribute to the advancement of knowledge and understanding.